Hello there everyone, Coolnickyd here, welcome back to another video. So today, we're going to be looking at another kind of what was supposed to be in The Sims 4 kind of deal. Except today we're going to do what was, Oasis Springs supposed to, like, have. Because I've been looking at a lot of concept arts recently, and I thought it was interesting at the fact that, like, there were a lot more things in the concept arts that, weren't brought into the original game. So I just wanted to, address those. Because the what was supposed to be in City Living video got a lot of views, and you guys said you wanted more of them. I told you guys to thumbs up if you wanted more of these, and you thumbs up a lot. So I'm doing what was supposed to be in Oasis Springs. I also debated whether or not I wanted to make this video real life or just my screen recording, but I wanted it to be real life so I could talk to you guys more, because this is actually the first video of summer. Listen, there's going to be so many more improvements to my videos this summer, but just like I released the summer schedule yesterday. You guys should go watch that video. It's so funny. And I'm gonna be getting a new microphone, and I'm gonna put an intro before my videos. It's just gonna be great. So let's see what Oasis Springs was supposed to look like. You guys know this was my thumbnail, but those pictures are in this folder. So let's go ahead. This is the first picture. I think, okay, let's get this for you guys. Focus, there we go. So, what do I think about this picture? So, it definitely has the whole aesthetic of Oasis Springs. I do like the one thing I'm looking at here are the cars and like these random car tires. That is definitely something that we don't have in The Sims 4, is not just cars, but like these kind of decorations around the place. I really love the broken fences. This kind of reminds me of Strangetown. I believe that's Sims 2. I don't know, it just looks a little bit more run down. Like, there is a quote-unquote run-down neighborhood in Oasis Springs that's a little bit more dingy, but it's definitely not this dingy. Like, this one literally has, like, a trailer here. That is something that I really wish we got. It's, like, in Oasis Springs, this is kind of, like, the idea. And there are small houses, but there's really there's no trailer. And I think that'd be kind of cool if we could get like an RV in The Sims 4. Maybe I'll make a video on that. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, definitely like more rundown houses. That has definitely come into the game. Rundown houses and rundown decorations. We have plenty of those. I don't believe we have power lines in The Sims 4. I don't think. But, that's not too bad. Like, it's not something that I would have wanted. Right here we have like this backyard grill. That would have been kind of cool. Or even just like this car for decoration would have been kind of cool. And it does look like we have some stores here. Like, this looks like a store for sure. I'm not sure what this would relate to in the game, but it looks like there's stores. Got a little sign there. Another little town right there with the oil. I don't know what those things are called. Oil towers or what? That's a water tower. This looks like an oil container. I don't know what those are called. And then of course see with these dinosaurs in the back. And actually there was a picture that I found of concept art which I couldn't find. I like looked it up. I couldn't find it. Where one of those dinosaurs were actually, well, like it's a house or a museum that you could go in. But I didn't add it the first time I saw it because I thought that was just something fan-made, because I don't know if there are no round buildings in The Sims 4 to begin with, so I don't think that they would have, I don't think that that was a real concept art. But nonetheless, dinosaurs is definitely kind of a main theme around there. And something else, just from this one picture out of the 4 we have, are that there's like, it's very mountainy. Like, Oasis Springs isn't too mountainy, but, this one shows like it's really, really mountainy. But, yeah, that was #Miles Dule at EA, okay. This one, oh, actually, this is inside a house. We'll do that one last. Let's do this one next. So this one is the one that you see in the thumbnail. This is Peter Sims right here. This is a concept art. This one kind of just reminds me of like literally an oasis in a desert, which is I feel like more of what Oasis Springs was going for, because there's that one neighborhood in Oasis Springs where it's all the rich people, and this one kind of just looks like an extended version of that, and I really like it. Like, I love these kind of house styles. I love all the bright colored flowers, like just this house right here. I've never really seen YouTubers build these kind of houses. I do have a Spanish villa house. I might include it at the end of this video as an annotation for you guys to click on. But like, I really like these house styles, and I just like the fact that this feels more like an actual neighborhood in real life. Something where, the houses are bunched together, and I don't know, I just like this overall feel. of Oasis Springs, or just worlds in The Sims 4 in general, rather than what we got. I don't know. I just like this. It's very green, very colorful. I don't know. I like it. And then there's this bridge over here. We definitely don't have something like that. And this little, you know, entranceway. We do have that in the rich people neighborhood in Oasis Springs. We do have this thing. So, and this kind of doesn't even look like a house in this corner. That kind of looks like it's some sort of store. So, that's kind of cool. Okay. Next picture. This is another concept art. This one kind of looks this one looks really true to life. This actually might be an image. I mean, I don't know. Definitely looks animated, but it might be like an image of a real place. It kind of looks like something that would be out west. This is also an example of another neighborhood in Oasis Springs, because there's actually this kind of I don't know. This kind of be like mid-century modern, sort of contemporary, you know, desert. You guys get me. Like, the very short palm trees. I think we have something like that. But something that I'm drawn to is that the houses are very similar, and that is something that they definitely carried through into the Sims. Just immediate things I'm noticing are these round patches of grass and everything. Those would have been so cool. There's probably a way to do them in The Sims 4, like, you know, with paint, and you could like somehow get it yourself. But the round rocks right here, I'm looking at like the randomly scattered rocks and plants. They just look really cool. And I also love these windows up here. I think it'd be really cool, because there's always those like weird places when you're building a house where, you know, it's like the pitch of the roof, like the triangle, and you never have anything to put there, and it just looks so gross. Like, if we would have gotten windows like that, that would have been really cool. And this is a concept art, and this one has like that doesn't look like a full-sized wall to me. I don't know if you guys could, yeah, you guys can see what I'm talking about. It doesn't look like a full-sized wall to me. So the fact that, and even like right here, this little part right here, the fact that, you know, the concept would show half walls, that's kind of cool. And I love this little veranda over here. The pathway, the lights, the rocks, I don't know, I just really like it. Something else I'm noticing here is just the abundance of decorations. Like, look at that, just a little wheel standing there. If you guys could see right here, a little kiddie pool, and a beach ball, which is definitely something that we do not have. This is a pool here, little fence. You know, even if this isn't a direct concept art of The Sims 4, and if this is a like recreation of real life, the fact that, you know, this was kind of their inspiration, you know, just, you know, to see the things that they could have added into the game, and it's kind of cool. All right, the last one that we're gonna do, where's the there it is the thing inside. So this part is crazy, because there's so many objects in here that are true to like Oasis Springs, where I'm like, why didn't they add it into game? So first I'm going to start off in this little corner of the room. We see a little reptile exhibit, except this one has a lamp. It looks like the lamp is, I don't know if it's kind of to the side, it might just be the angle, but it looks like it's right over the little reptile exhibit. As you know, if you watch my Parenthood series, we collect frogs. So I thought it'd be a little bit more interesting, because, you know, the world really focuses on like the whole dinosaur aspect. Maybe the reptiles, maybe they were supposed to have a bigger part, the bigger role in the base game, but they just never had the chance to add that. You know, maybe they were focusing on other features, so they never really added, because, you know, all you could really do with the frogs is you could breed them, but frogs is it. Maybe there were more reptiles they were gonna add, or maybe we were gonna be able to actually take them out and play with them, you know, just ideas. Because this lamp kind of drew my attention. I'm like, wow, like there's actually like an extra piece of a little extra oomph to those collectible animals. Another thing are these crooked pictures right here. I think that's just so subtle, and that's something we really don't have. As well as this, I'm trying to look at you guys, this right here is kind of like a stain from an old picture, and I think that's kind of cool. Also, what looks here that was definitely 100% shown in my City Living video is the fact that there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. This is just obviously a concept art, but this is not a full level up. You know, if we were playing The Sims right now, the stairs would go all the way up to this wall. But the fact that this is a split level and it only goes up so many steps, like, why don't we have split levels in The Sims 4, but we have them in this concept art? This is a concept art. This is real for sure. Another thing, it's actually cut off in this picture. But another thing shows that if you guys see like this really, don't think you guys can tell, but it's a really, really old TV. We really don't have a dingy TV. I think the dingiest TV we have is a penguin. But, you know, This is real furniture that we have in The Sims 4. Definitely looks like it here. You know, the cups, the chairs. I love that the chair is on a slight angle. I think that's kind of cool, which we could do in The Sims 4. Definitely the car collectibles. If you zoom in for you guys, the car collectibles are here. Something that's interesting is the dinosaur. I don't think we have a dinosaur. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have a dinosaur. This telescope, once again, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if we have a telescope. I'm not going to say we don't, but I really don't know if we have a telescope. But anyway, no, I think we do have a telescope. I think we have a telescope. We definitely have an observatory, so that's a different, you know, that's a different story. That's way bigger, but if we do have a telescope, I don't know. So, I know one of you will definitely know, but I think it'd be kind of cool just to look at the stars, definitely in this, you know, strange kind of area. Something else that draws my attention is this record player. We have a jukebox. Don't believe we have a record player. Record players would definitely be something, really cool. I'm actually, like, but my brain is working on designing, like, a record store for one of our builds this summer, because I think it'd be kind of cool to have a stuff pack with record players and records that like teenagers can collect, because, you know, even though those are like a thing of the past, they're actually they're pretty common. I saw them in clothing stores. They sell records, and I don't know, they're coming back. Another thing is this picture of like a UFO, kind of showing that maybe like we're aliens supposed to like make a return for The Sims 4 but never did. You never know, it's a possibility. Something else that's really subtle that I really like are the crinkled curtains. I know it's just, you know, adding to the effect of the concept art, but we don't really have crinkled curtains. All of the curtains in The Sims 4 are very prim and proper, which honestly I prefer, but the crinkled curtains are kind of a cool idea if you want to make a little bit more drab kind of room. Another thing is a shotgun. We don't have shotguns in The Sims 4. I think that's a shotgun. I'm not very knowledgeable on guns. Something else that's kind of cool is this little, kind of looks like a dinosaur crossing sign, or like a Route 66 kind of sign. Definitely wish we had that, and, you know, maybe if it had some different designs, that would be cool. And then this gas station pump, which is literally one of the coolest things in this room. That would be so cool just to have, and we could make gas stations. I know gas stations are a thing. I'm actually also working on a music video, and not even just a music video, just like a little machinima kind of photogenic sort of little thing, and gas station is part of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. I don't know, I have so many things working, and I just think like this whole setting of Oasis Springs could have been a little bit more. Listen, I love the world, definitely with what I'm gonna put this back on me. Definitely with what we have in The Sims 4, this is probably my least favorite world, just because it is a little bit more dirty, I guess. It's a little bit more dirty, but it definitely has some potential to get even dirtier, and a little bit more, abandoned and kind of rustic. But I like that they made it livable. Like, it's not like disgusting, you know. So I think they did a great job. I was so happy. We were lucky to even have 2 worlds to start off with. You know, in The Sims 3 we only got Sunset Valley, and in The Sims 4 we got Willow Creek and Oasis Springs, and we have many more worlds now too. But, you know, I just thought it'd be cool to bring to your attention things that, you know, could have gone into The Sims 4, and, you know, maybe if they're thinking of it for the future, now, you know, maybe like some of these things will come up, like records, or aliens, cars, tires, more like this kind of thing. But that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like. It's a big help. This is the first Saturday video of the summer. As you guys know, in my last video, you should really watch the schedule. I upload Monday. No, I don't even know my own schedule. I upload Monday on my vlog channel, which you should subscribe to. It's Nick Chill. I will start putting it in the description. I'm gonna update the description for the summer. I upload here Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and some other days in between the week. Like, if I'm really bored at home, I'm gonna upload a video for you guys, because like maybe on Wednesdays or Fridays. But this is all I got for now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like it to pick up, and I'll see you guys all again next time. Just one more thing. The fitness stuff, the giveaway is coming out on Tuesday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the pack for myself, but I'm definitely buying it for one of you, so you guys can go back on that video and apply. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you do. Please like us, big comment. I'll see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.